Hey everyone, this is Jennifer from 5 Elements 2 Cents, here with your collective reading for the weekend of March 1st and 2nd, 2025. I trust this message finds you well and that the reading will provide the guidance, insight, and clarity you may need. As always, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Before we dive into the messages for this weekend, let's take a look at the crystals that are here to support us. This weekend, while looking through my crystals, I was called to ruby and Zauweist and black tourmaline. Each of them carries a unique energy to support us as we navigate the days ahead. In the upper left-hand corner, we have ruby and Zauweist. It is green with reddish purple and black marbling. This crystal merges passion and patience, helping us integrate heart and mind. It encourages transformation through self-awareness while igniting the energy needed to pursue our desires. Ruby and Zauweist teaches us how to balance our independence with the need for connection. In the bottom right-hand corner, we have my favorite crystal, black tourmaline. This is a rough, raw black crystal, powerful with grounding and protection. Black tourmaline shields us from negativity and helps clear stagnant energy. It reinforces boundaries, allowing us to feel safe in both solitude and social situations. Together, these two crystals encourage us to trust our intuition, embrace necessary solitude, and stay open to opportunities without fear. They support us in maintaining balance between the rest and action, ensuring we make decisions that align with our highest good. Now, let's jump into our reading. Our first card this weekend comes from the Animal Kin Oracle deck by Sarah Wilder. It is Fox, Solitude. Fox's kin essence says, alone time allows for personal growth and inner peace. The fox represents solitude, independence, and self-reliance. It reminds us that alone time is essential for growth, healing, and regaining personal power. Historically, the fox has been seen as a cunning figure, often painted as the villain. However, foxes are highly resourceful and adaptable, doing whatever it takes to meet their needs. They are skilled at remaining unseen and listening carefully to their environment, possessing extraordinary hearing skills. Fox is guiding us this weekend to listen deeply both to our intuition and the world around us. By tuning in, we can shed unnecessary stories, resentments, and outdated beliefs. Folklore tells us that foxes grow more powerful as they age, much like how solitude and self-reflection lead to wisdom. Sometimes stepping away from the noise of life allows us to upgrade ourselves. Movement plays a crucial role in this process, so engaging in mindful activities like yoga, dancing, or strength training can align our physical, mental, and spiritual energy. Additionally, paying attention to how we fuel our body through food and nourishment affects our overall motivation and well-being. So how might this energy show up this weekend for you? You may find you have a need for personal retreat to recharge and regain clarity, a call to listen to your intuition rather than external noise, an opportunity to shed outdated beliefs and limiting narratives. There are opportunities for breakthrough this weekend. By embracing solitude without guilt, you can see that it's an investment in your well-being. Use this time to realign with your personal goals and values and engage in mindful movement to reignite motivation and energy. Our second card this weekend also comes from Sarah Wilder's Animal Kin Oracle, and it is Woodpecker, Opportunity. Woodpecker's kin essence is the more open you are to receiving, the more chances you have to succeed. The woodpecker signals opportunity, persistence, and adaptability. It reminds us that the more we are open to receiving, the more chances we have to succeed. Woodpeckers are fascinating birds. Not only do they have sharp beaks to remove tree bark to uncover their food, but they also have an extra long sticky tongue that allows them to reach places other birds cannot. They thrive on variety, eating insects, bird eggs, and even lizards to maximize their survival. Interestingly, woodpeckers communicate by drumming on trees, using strong, quick movements to signal to others. They also live in groups with other bird species, gaining protection through community. This reminds us that while solitude has its purpose, as seen with fox, sometimes we need to connect with others to create new possibilities. Woodpecker is guiding us this weekend to knock on the doors of opportunity and trust that more than one path is available to us, rather than becoming attached to one vision. Stay flexible and explore different ways to achieve the feelings you seek. So how might this energy show up for you this weekend? A chance encounter or new opportunity emerging unexpectedly? The need to remain open to multiple pathways rather than fixating on one outcome. A realization that working with others can increase abundance and success. There are opportunities for breakthrough this weekend. Expand your circle and seek out new perspectives. Release rigid expectations and allow possibilities to unfold organically. Take small, intentional steps forward rather than waiting for a perfect moment. Our third card this weekend comes from the Moonology Oracle deck by Yasmin Bolin. It is Disseminating Moon. Take time to breathe out. This card signals a pause after intensity. The peak of energy has passed, and it's now time to step back, reflect, and breathe. You're in a transition phase where forcing progress may not be as effective as allowing these things to settle. This moon phase reminds us that regrouping and reflecting are both necessary parts of the cycle. Instead of pushing forward blindly, this is a moment to integrate the lessons from recent experiences before deciding your next move. It also asks us to trust in the divine timing. Things are unfolding as they should, even if they feel uncertain. Resisting this phase could create unnecessary tension, while embracing it can lead to greater clarity and ease. So how might this show up for you this weekend? You may have the feeling or the need to pause and reflect before taking the next step. You may recognize that forcing progress can backfire. Trust in the divine timing. Experiencing uncertainty, but knowing that clarity will come with patience. Opportunities for breakthrough. Give yourself permission to rest. Healing happens in stillness. Trust that everything is unfolding as it should, even if the path isn't clear. And use this pause to elevate what truly aligns with your energy and desires. This is not the time to start something new, rather a chance to breathe and reflect on what has already unfolded. Let go and trust the cycle, and prepare for what's next when the time is right. Our last and final card is from the Greenwich Oracle by Sherilyn Darcy, and it is Healing Geranium. Geranium represents healing, balance, and emotional restoration. This card encourages self-care, nurturing, and harmony within yourself and your relationships. There is an extremely strong call this weekend to step back and realign with what brings you peace. Geranium may ask us this weekend to create space for restoration and renewal, both internally and externally. This card highlights the importance of finding middle ground and recognizing that healing requires both solitude as well as connection. How might this energy show up for you this weekend? It might look like a need to focus on emotional healing as well as physical healing. It can be a reminder to find balance rather than overextending yourself. It can be a call to engage in self-care and allow support from others. There are opportunities for breakthrough this weekend, and it might look like making space for self-care without isolating yourself completely. Recognize that healing isn't linear, it happens through cycles. And allow yourself to be open to connection and support while maintaining healthy boundaries. Geranium is also connected to the air element, which emphasizes clarity, communication, and fresh perspectives. This energy encourages thoughtfulness, understanding, and a willingness to release what no longer serves you. The key words for this weekend are stillness, honoring solitude and inner peace, expansion, embracing new opportunities and growth, observation, reflecting, tuning in, and gaining clarity. This weekend's reading highlights the importance of stillness, expansion, and observation in our journey. The fox reminds us that independence and alone time are necessary for personal growth. The woodpecker introduces an idea that opportunities expand when we put ourselves out there and remain adaptable. The disseminating moon reinforces the need to pause, breathe, and integrate, not to rush forward blindly. Geranium brings everything together by emphasizing healing and restoration, reminding us that balance is key. There's a delicate balance between solitude and connection, reflection and action. If you've been feeling the need to withdraw, honor that, but also recognize when it's time to step back into the world and engage. If an opportunity arises, stay open to it, even if it doesn't look exactly as you've imagined. Trust that this period of integration is setting you up for something much, much greater. That wraps up our weekend reading. I want to take this time out to thank you for joining me. Remember, this weekend isn't about chasing answers or forcing change. It's about trusting what is already in motion and allowing things to unfold in their own time. If you need guidance or just a space to process what's coming up, feel free to reach out to myself or Mikkel. In the meantime, take care of yourself, and I will see you next weekend. Until then, sending you love and light.